So we did our 3 nights in Ulara, and that is the township for Uluru and the Olgas. We stayed at the Ayers Rock Campground Caravan Park. We stayed for 3 days. One of the reasons is you are required to get a 3-day pass, so 3 days worked for us. It's the right length of time. On day 1 we went out to Uluru, took some photos, did some of the walks, had a look around. On day 2 we did a sunrise photo shoot at Uluru, and to be honest, they weren't any better than our daytime photos, but that's just us probably. And then we went out to the Olgas, got our shots from the Olgas viewing area, did a couple of walks at the Olgas, and then back to town for a relaxing afternoon. Now we're heading to Kings Canyon. We're there for 3 days, so new turf for both of us. We've stopped for lunch on the Uluru Road between Curtin Springs and the Kings Canyon turnoff at a 24-hour stop. Now this is a nice place to stop because it's a large area, lots of shade, a table, chair, rubbish bins and a water tank. The water's not suitable for drinking, but it may come in handy. So we are staying in the Kings Canyon Discovery Park, a nice big caravan park slash campground. So let's take a look around. Firstly, we have a couple of nice new camp kitchens out in the new section of the caravan park. So the new section of the caravan park, the trees haven't grown yet, so if you get a choice, there's probably more shade in the old section of the caravan park. There's plenty of ablution blocks, camp kitchens, bus bays for the bus tours, little lawn in the middle. There's a garage here, a bar, restaurant, units. The resort has pretty much everything, but the highlight is probably the pool. So this is our first night at Kings Canyon. We have a big day tomorrow walking the Rim Walk. We're having a curried chicken. And that is because Nat was in the supermarket and they had some tomatoes, a little bit squishy, on special. So Nat thought to herself, I can do a chicken curry with those. And she did. And this is what we're having, and this looks wonderful. So I forgot to mention that was when we were at the supermarket at Ulara, and it's a very comprehensive supermarket. That is where we got the tomatoes from. A little bit squishy, but they were wonderful for cooking, so the chicken curry is nice. How are you finding your chicken curry, Nat?
It's quite nice, actually. And with that dead potato, because I was lazy tonight and not making my own potatoes, that's even better. We're just heading up on the King Canyon Rim Walk. We've got here early to beat the crowds in the heat, and there's a million people here already. So anyway, wish us luck, because we can just see what we've got to go up, and it's like, okay, should be fun.
Hopefully the first part was the worst part. Well, we're about halfway through the walk. There's lots of people in various groups, so we've got between a couple of groups, which is good. Now this area behind us looks very much like the Bungle Bungles, based on the photos I've seen, because I haven't actually been to the Bungle Bungles. Spectacular scenery. It's a great walk. We started early before it got too hot, so it's very enjoyable.
Right, well, we're enjoying our walk. Apart from the very steep part in the beginning, the walk is really well laid out. It's very easy to do. And what impressed me is that they've got 2 helicopter landing sites in this walk area and first aid stations, so if someone was to get injured or need an immediate evac, they can get you out pretty quickly, which I think is amazing. Anyway, we're going to continue on, and I'm so glad I did it. It's a very enjoyable, pleasant walk. Well, we did it, and now it's time for coffee. Yes, coffee!
At the start of the walks there's some information. They have water taps, a video running, all sorts of valuable information. This morning we're doing the Kings Canyon Creek Walk. We did the Rim Walk yesterday, had an early start yesterday. Today we're on the Creek Walk.
And I'm glad the start to the Creek Walk is flat.
Yeah, we believe it's up the valley and it should stay fairly flat, not like yesterday. So, here we go.
Yesterday we did this Kings Canyon Rim Walk, which was a really lovely walk, but it started with that incline, which is quite steep, but if you look carefully you might see some people at the top now. Yes, it's as bad as it looks. It wasn't too bad. I did need a rest halfway out though because my legs are burning, but after that the walk was good, but that was a bit of a killer in the beginning. Right, we made it to the end of the Creek Walk. Really easy walk, great track, and at the end, oh, we got these nice viewing platforms. It's really nicely done, and even nicer is that view. How beautiful is that?
We did our 3 days at Kings Canyon, thoroughly enjoyed our stay there. The walk was very good. The first part had us puffing and panting, but once you're up on the rim, it's very well set out. They've almost got paved paths in a lot of cases, so it's really well done. Thoroughly recommend it. So, Kings Canyon have a nice bar, they have a happy hour so you can get drinks at a fair price. We had a meal there, very nice meal, so it was great. Now we're heading towards Alice. We'll probably break the trip up and stop somewhere, but this particular spot here is on the Kings Canyon Road, 50 or 60 k's north of the Lassiter Highway. Great spot to stop for a coffee and enjoy the Desert Oaks. Well, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and please like, share, subscribe, and most importantly, keep on watching.